These quotes changed my life forever. And the first one I've learned throughout my entire life: failure feels better than regret. Way better than regret. In fact, there's another quote similar to this, which is pain of regret weighs tons and the pain of failure weighs ounces, like feathers. And that is one of the realest quotes to ever exist on this planet. When I tell you that failure feels good, I mean it. Failure feels pleasurable. I seek failure in my own personal life, because when you fail, you at least get to know. You get to know the answer, you get to learn, and you get to grow from it. Here's exactly what I mean. If you're walking down the street and you see someone you're attracted to, and you both walk by each other, maybe you make eye contact and you glance at each other and then you keep moving forward, you're thinking in the back of your mind, what if I had stopped and actually had a conversation with that person? What if I talked to them and we got along, and then we went on a date, and then we got married and had family and had kids and changed my entire bloodline? You'll never know until you do it. But why didn't you do it? Why'd you keep walking forward? Because you're afraid of rejection, failure, some minuscule. If you tried to do it and you got rejected, how painful is that? Okay, I got rejected. You forget in like 3 minutes. You just move on with your life and you actually feel good. Now you get to know instantly, like, wow, at least I know nothing would have happened. But if you don't try, there's always that percent chance in the back of your mind, wow, what if it worked out? What if my entire life trajectory changed from that one interaction? And I'll give you another example of regret I have in my own life that still haunts me to this day, and I can't do anything about it. That's the worst part about regret. You can't do anything about it. And it is that I wish I had joined the UFC and been a professional fighter and at least tried my very best, but I didn't. I grew up elementary, middle school, high school, training, jiu-jitsu, karate, all these things, and I got into fights every single year. And then when I got to 18, 19, 20, I decided, you know what? I should just go to college like all my friends are doing, get a proper career, get a proper job, and go the safe route. Why am I going to try to be a fighter? I might get brain damage. And if I don't make it as a top 1%, the rest of the 99%, they make no money. It's a miserable life. I'm just going to go the safe route and go to school. But what my heart really wanted was to fight, because it was something I was good at. I was born with it ever since the day I got into my first fight. It was one of those given talents. I don't know what that might be for you, but that pain that I have from that regret, and you might say, well, you could still go and try to fight now. It's not too late for you to fight. No, you can still fight. Yeah, I could go fight now, but now I'm competing against people that did it since they were childs, since they were babies, and they did it every single day, 8-10 hours a day for their entire lives. I did it through my childhood and I stopped. Anyway, the pain of regret sucks. That's the first quote. The second quote is how I personally live my own life, which is speak softly, but carry a big stick, by President Theodore Roosevelt. I don't know exactly how the quote goes, but it's somewhat to that effect. And in real life, you never get anything from bragging. I've learned that if you ever try to brag, flex on people, show off, it never works out in your favor. When I was in middle school, high school, I didn't tell anyone I knew how to fight. I didn't tell anyone that I trained. And then when it got down to it, when people made fun of me or I got bullied, I didn't respond with words because I wasn't witty or had enough comeback. Someone would call me a loser. I don't know what to say back. I would just go into a fight. I'd be like, all right, we're fighting after school, or we're fighting right now. That was literally my response. Anytime I went to a new school, someone picked on me, did something, I just got into a fight. But that was me speaking softly, but carrying a big stick and backing it up. And I think that's very important in all aspects of your life. You have a business and you make a promise, you overpromise the world to your client. You're gonna give them this, this, and that. And then you underdeliver. That's how you run a failed business. That's how you run it to the ground. Or you do the opposite. You just sell your product, and once they buy it, you overdeliver. Maybe if I'm selling running shoes, you buy my running shoes. Yeah, I offer running shoes. You buy the running shoes. And then now I send you socks. I send you a running manual. I send you guides on how to run better, all these extra things, because I'm over delivering. I'm carrying a big stick, but I spoke softly. I just offered you the shoes. Apply this to all areas of your life. I think this is a way of life that everyone should live by. The third quote, which is similar to the first one. The first one, I don't know who said that. I remember I wrote that in 2019. I don't know where that came from. Failure feels better than regret. But it is we must endure one of two pains: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Again, the pain of regret. There is nothing worse than that. I'd rather suffer from the pain of discipline, the pain of working out, and my legs burning after doing a set of squats. Yeah, it sucks in the moment, it's burning. But after that, long-term life gratification, I feel amazing for the rest of the day, for the rest of my life. I'm healthier, I'm stronger. Versus eating a cookie. It feels good for 2 seconds. You get that dopamine, instant gratification, it feels good. Then the rest of your life, you live with that regret. You ate this junk food, you're moving away from your goals. Is it really worth 2 seconds of pleasure? It's ironic how the pain of discipline is instant, you get instant pain, and then long-term gratification. Or if you choose instant pleasure, you get long-term pain, which is regret. It creeps up on you, you don't even know it. If you go to any senior home, find a local senior home in your area, ask the 80-year-olds what are their biggest regrets in life. One of the main biggest regrets for all of them is, I wish I didn't take my life so seriously. I wish I did what I wanted to do. I wish I chased my passions. I wish I didn't live for other people or doing other people's dreams. So you gotta keep that in the forefront of your mind, because that pain of regret is one of the worst feelings ever. Instead, seek failure, like that first quote. Seek failure. You'll be surprised at what you can do in your life if you chase failure. I've literally done things where I thought I would fail miserably and I succeeded, and I just shocked myself. I never know what results I'm going to get. I'm never attached to the outcomes. All I'm attached to is doing the actions that drive the outcomes. I don't care what happens. I care that I tried and I found out. Literally, I remember I used to work valet, and this girl came and she was a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. She came in her car, whatever. All the valet guys I was working with, everyone was staring at her. Like, wow, she's amazing. And I literally said to myself, okay, what's the worst that can happen? Probably gonna get rejected, probably gonna, fail. But I'm still going to shoot, because I don't want to go home knowing that I didn't try. And what did I do? I literally went up to her, I said something so stupid like, you miss 99% of the shots you don't take, or something like that. And guess what happened? We started dating. I was dating a supermodel, literally from chasing failure. I thought I would fail. Doing YouTube, social media, posting YouTube videos. It could get 0 views, it could flop. Who cares? At least I know I tried. I made a YouTube channel, I made videos. Let's see where it goes. Never be attached to the outcome. My Instagram page, I post a reel every day. When I first made it, I posted reels every day. I didn't care. I still don't care how many views, how many likes it gets. I'm just gonna post every day. I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna see where it goes. And look where it's gone. Seek failure. That's the message of all the quotes, all these things. If I had to pick one super quote in life, seek failure.